Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and in today's video I will be talking about Trisha's Drunken stream that happened last night. Now I know the stream is gone, but I happened to snag it and I will be playing it in this video for those of you who missed it. But real quick before I get into this video, I just want to say a few things here. I know it's Valentine's Day, and I know some people are going to be sitting out there like, oh my God, you're such a loser. Really? Making a video about Trisha on Valentine's Day? Oh my God, you're a loser. You're such a loser. Well, my Valentine is busy at work, and we will be celebrating Valentine's Day when he gets home. So don't worry about that. I just had some free time this morning. I said I'm going to make a video. And the other thing I want to say and make very clear, I am not a Trisha hater, okay? I don't hate Trisha. I know I always get lumped in with all the haters because I have opinions or I crack jokes about Trisha, but I don't hate her as a person. Now, I might hate some of the things that she has said and done, but as a person, I don't know her on a personal level to say that I hate her. Now, I only know what Trisha has shown me on YouTube, and that's where I have formed my opinions about her by her behavior that she has put out on social media. So I don't hate the woman, so I'm not a hater. But with that said, I am an avid watcher and have been watching for a long time, and I like to share my thoughts and opinions on what I am watching. And being that I am blocked in her chat, I resort to making videos and sharing my thoughts and opinions, which many others seem to have the same thoughts and opinions as I do. But the opinions that I share are my own opinions about Trisha, my own opinions on her behavior. So with that said, let's get started. So let's talk about the sloppy drunk episode of the Trisha show that aired last night. Now, I didn't know she was live. I was in bed watching TV with my husband, and I got a DM, and somebody asked, hey, are you watching this? Are you watching Trisha? She's drunk on the floor, acting like a fool, even puking. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I had no idea. Is the video still up? So, of course, curiosity got the best of me, and I went and checked it out. She had already stopped live streaming. But first thought I had was, I better record this because she's going to delete it. And sure enough, I recorded it as I was watching. And as I was watching, I was just like, what happened? What happened? Why is she doing this? What brought this about? I thought she was living her best life. I thought she was loving her freedom of being single. I thought she was happy because she was no longer living in fear. What happened? I mean, that's what she keeps on telling us, right? She keeps on telling us that we are all just sitting out here watching her and just envying her life. So I'm like, what's going on? Let me tell you something, okay? She has nothing that I envy whatsoever. Nothing. I have never lived my life that way, nor behaved in that manner. I just haven't done it. I don't get it. That's why I watch. I would not want to live that way. It's crazy to me. But you know, some people might say, oh my God, why are you showing this clip? Why are you playing this video? Stop it. Why are you embarrassing her even more? She made a live stream this morning and she apologized. She apologized and she's humiliated by her behavior. But she doesn't care if everybody makes fun of her. I'm not here to make fun of her. Okay, so let's get that straight. But why? Why am I sharing this? Well, I will tell you why. Because Trisha carries on with this type of behavior because it is what people want to see. It is what people continue to encourage her to do. It's what gets her attention. It's what gets her views. Why in the world would she be on YouTube if she didn't want the views and the attention? So I'm not making fun of her. I am merely pointing out some things. And if you ask me, I think Trisha needs a dose of tough love. Well, we who support her, we don't encourage this kind of behavior. It's all the haters' fault. It's the haters that make her do this. It's the haters that cause her to act this way. It's the haters. It's all the Trisha haters' fault. It's all their fault. It's none of Trisha's fault. It's their fault. They push her to this. I am so sick of hearing that. And I have been hearing that for years. For years, since I've been watching this woman. It's always somebody else's fault. You know whose fault it is? You know whose fault it is that she is in any of these predicaments, that she gets any of this hate, any of this negative attention? It's Trisha's. It's Trisha's fault and Trisha's fault alone. Trisha is not some young 20-year-old who is just learning how to deal with the pressures of life. No, Trisha is a 45-year-old woman. A 45-year-old woman who is stuck doing the same thing round and round and round. A 45-year-old woman who has experienced many life experiences, yet still hasn't a clue on how to live a productive life, nor how to fix her life to make it productive.
I totally fucking don't. Oh. I fucked it all up. I fucked it all up. I'm so sorry. I totally fucked it all up. Do you guys want to really fucking know? I'm sorry. I fucked it all up. Becca, I'm sorry. I've not fucking totally healed from everything. I fucked it. Oh, I'm putting it on YouTube. Why? Because I'm fucking done with I fucked it all up. I fucked it all up. Becca, please don't be mad at me. I fucked it all up. Holy fucking shit. I love you guys. I fucked it all up.
Oh shit. Becca, I'm sorry. Oh shit. Oh. Becca! At least say you're fucking... Here. I'm sorry, don't!
I mean, look at her laying on the floor, puking, with the dog next to her, trying to lap up the puke as she's screaming for her daughter not to be mad at her. And that is supposed to be proof of her living her best life ever? A life that we are all just so supposedly jealous of? Let me tell you, I have never, ever, ever humiliated myself in that way, or in any way. Sure, I have been drunk a few times, but I was never on the floor crying over somebody else's husband, all while begging my daughter not to be mad at me and streaming it. But then again, I have people in my life who would never allow me to do such a thing. Why doesn't Trisha have that? Trisha has nobody to tell her to stop, not do that. Well, apparently she does, because her daughter stopped the stream. But she would have kept on had her daughter not stopped the stream. There is so much wrong here. There is so much wrong going on in that household, in Trisha's life. And YouTube is not the answer. YouTube is not the answer for Trisha, but she is too damn stubborn to let it go and get some real help. So she can get on with an actual life. Not this YouTube bullshit life that she makes up on YouTube. Not a make-believe life. Not this make-believe that everything is okay. It is very clear that things are not okay in Trisha's world. And I don't care how much she tries to fake it. She's a mess and she needs help. Not YouTube. Now I have seen that Trisha's been getting a little bit more quote-unquote support. I've noticed that she's getting a new group of newfound supporters. But when I see that, I'm like, it's all part of the game. It is all part of the game. These supporters come out of the woodwork because of what's going on YouTube. I mean, really, can somebody please tell me what makes Trisha different than before? What has changed so much that she is so far from what she was when I first started watching? If you ask me, I see nothing different. I see nothing different. She's still engaging in drama, even though she says she doesn't pay attention to it. She doesn't care what people are saying, that she doesn't want to do drama. She's still engaging in it. She's engaging in it every day when she says anything about anybody. She's still going on about her ex, or shall I say exes. For me, I see absolutely nothing different than what I started watching almost 7 years ago. You know what has changed though? You know what is the one thing that has changed and why Trisha now has more support than she had before? And I do use that term very loosely, but what has changed is who those in her audience no longer support. Yeah, that's what's changed. It's changed because now they don't support a certain somebody and now they're supporting Trisha. I've seen it before. I've seen it before, time and time again. People jump one ship to jump to another, all in order to keep the drama and the chaos going. Sorry, that's my opinion about it. That's the way I see it. Nobody can tell me different. And we all know it. Trisha even knows it. She knows that this is the way the game goes because she's been playing it for a long time. And we have seen it time and time again, not just in this situation, with other people as well. Look, I don't care if you want to support Trisha. I don't care if you support Trisha. If you don't like Trisha, I don't care if you support this person, that person, if you like this person, that. I don't care. I don't care about any of that. All that is irrelevant to me. It's not my concern. I am over here in my own little world. I'm not part of a group, part of a circle. I like who I like. I go where I want. Who you support, who you choose to like, I don't care. But what I can say as I'm watching people who supposedly support her is that it's almost like you're encouraging this type of behavior. And if you're encouraging this type of behavior, you're not doing her any favors whatsoever. Because this keeps on continuing. The cycle, the drama, everything continues when you support this type of behavior. You know, we've all seen Trisha quit YouTube time and time again. I swear, if I put a video together of all the clips of her saying she's leaving YouTube, never coming back, that'd be one hell of a long video. But when I see her say, you know, I'm leaving, I need a break, I will see people begging her not to leave. Please don't leave, Trisha. You're our entertainment. What am I going to do without you? Trisha, you can't leave. Just ignore the haters. And I'm just thinking to myself, let her be. If the woman needs to take a break, don't be selfish and worry about who's going to entertain you. Let her take a break and get her life together. And as I'm sitting here watching these people begging her not to leave, I'm like, do you enjoy watching her self-destruct? Because that's what she is doing. That's what she has been doing on this platform. I don't see anything of benefit that has come out of her being on this platform. You know, I lurk because, like I said, I'm blocked in her channel, and I watch some of the reactions that she has when people are reacting to her, and you can tell she's trying to play it off, but she's getting upset and she's getting worked up. But then I look in the side chat and there's people just egging it on. And all I can think is, you know, a true friend, a true supporter would tell her, you know what, can you turn that off? We're not interested. We don't want to do the back and forth. You're bigger than this. You're better than that. It's upsetting you. Just turn it off. Don't do it. Nope, but you're engaging. A real friend, a real supporter would encourage her to let that stuff go and get offline and seek real help and stop fooling herself that YouTube is therapy for her in any way, that YouTube benefits her in any way. If anything, her time on YouTube, I feel, has been more detrimental to her. It has really hindered her moving forward because she keeps on repeating this cycle. It keeps on going into the past. And if you keep on moving backwards into the past, you can't move forward. And that's all I see. I don't see her getting the support and the help that she needs. In my opinion, Trisha needs to log off, find some real life support. I get that she has supporters online and she has friends that she considers friends online. You know, with that though, I'm just thinking to myself, Trisha, you're sitting amongst people that once hated you and now all of a sudden they're supporting you and you're shouting them out saying, oh, I love you. I'm like, is that for real? Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that these people have your best interest at heart? Or do you think it's part of the game? I'm like, it's part of the game. I've seen it happen before. I've seen it happen before plenty of times. But she needs to just get offline for a little while. I'm not telling her to give up her YouTube channel. I've never said that. But get some real help. Talk to a pastor, a preacher, a therapist, a woman's group. Go to AA. Do something. Get offline and get your life together. 45 years old on this planet. You're still wandering around like, what am I supposed to do with my life? You need to figure it out. And it doesn't mean burden your daughter with this. Your daughter should not be burdened with your problems. Your problems with your exes, no. And as far as the exes go, you know, what's the purpose of crying over a man that's married? We get it. We get it. You knew a deep love with him, but you only make yourself look bad when you're over there pining over somebody's husband. It's so disrespectful. And that's what sets me off. I don't like when people are disrespecting people's marriages. And that's what you did. And that's why I was like, I'm going to make a video because she keeps on doing this. So I don't know. You know, like I said, support Trisha if you want to. That's fine. I've never said that nobody should be supporting Trisha. I question it, but I think Trisha does need supporters, but I think she needs real life supporters. I think that's the only way she is going to get help is if she turns off the YouTube, ignores that for a while, and really figures things out in her life, gets some real help, and gets herself on track, because the way she's going, whew, that's going to be a long, bumpy train ride. But, you know, everybody loves a train wreck. Anyhow, that's all I have to say about any of that. I've got some things to do. I probably have more thoughts, but I'll probably put them in another video at another time. Got to get ready for Valentine's dinner. That's going to be it for me, and that's going to be it for this video. I hope each and every one of you have a very happy Valentine's Day. Eat some chocolate and smell some roses. And until next time, remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.